You will get a notification email about the tax information expiring, and that's the time when you will have to update your tax info. If you're from Canada, I'll show you exactly how it is done. It's quite simple. You will be able to do this under 5 minutes. Click on update tax info. You come to this page, and on this page you see tax status individual. If you're looking for how to file for business, I made a separate video. The link will be there in the description. Here you have two ways to submit new form. One is when you come here and click on critical alert, this page opens, and here you have this submit new form. Either you could click here, or here you see submit new form. You can click either way, it will go to the same form. Once you click on submit new form, you will get this message and click on start new form. Then you get this message, plan on taking 15 to 20 minutes to keep your account secured. We will need to verify it's you. After 1 hour, we may need you to verify again, and the information you already entered won't be saved. So you have to finish within 1 hour once you start the application. Use the correct payment profile for payee providing tax information to Google. The tax form will need to be signed by the payee or someone authorized to sign as payee's representative or agent. So this second part is if you have a Google AdSense account as a business account, which when you watch the other video, you will get the update. You may be asked to provide additional tax document after completing the form. Google can't advise you on tax matters. For help with your tax situation, consult your tax advisor. So make sure you follow this. Then you go ahead and start the form. Verify your Google credential. Once verified, you will come to this page, and here you have to select whether you are an individual or non-individual entity. In case it is a business, you will make the selection. As I said, I have made a separate video for this. I'll show for the individual. Once you select this, click next. Are you a citizen or resident of United States? You have to choose a response. Here I'm choosing no, and then click next. On select W8 tax form, I've selected this. The reason being Canada and US has a tax treaty, and this is commonly used by non-US individuals and would also be used to claim tax treaty benefit. So that's the reason I have selected this, and then start with this form. Click here. Page, you will enter the name of individual, write the correct name. You will, I'm sure, make no mistake here. Then doing business as, in case you have a business name, you can enter that, which is completely optional. You can leave this blank in case you don't have. Country of citizenship, here whichever country citizenship you have to enter that. In case you are from, say, India, you will select India. And if you have residency of any other country, for example, Indians, say they come to US or Canada and they are holding green card or PR card, in that case, once you go further, you will see the next step. Whichever country citizenship you have, that you select. And here I am selecting Canada. Then foreign TIN. Here, in case you are in India, you will enter your PAN card. In case you are in Canada, you will enter a SIN number, which you will have to enter if you are claiming the tax treaty. You'll have to enter that detail. So here, US SSN and ITN, this is for someone who is there in US or who have their business in US. Again, while it says optional, in case you are claiming the tax treaty, you'll have to enter this detail here. So go ahead and enter that detail. After which, come down, click next. Here you will enter the permanent residence address. In case you are in Canada, you will enter Canada detail. Country, from this drop down you will select. Enter the street address, apartment, suite, this is optional. City, province, from the drop down you will select, and then enter the postal code. In case mailing address is separate, in that case you will enter the mailing address below. If not, you will just select this, and both mailing and permanent address, whatever you have entered here, will be taken by default. So you can see here, you will be required to submit additional documentation. A PO box is a lockable box with own number and the unique address identifier physically located at post office station. So in case it is a residence, unit or business location, it will have lesser layer of issues. Once done, click next. Canada and US has a tax treaty. If you want to read about this in more in detail, this is the link. Here, are you claiming a reduced rate of withholding under tax treaty? Yes, I am eligible, and I'm selecting Canada here. And once this is done, special rate and conditions. Here, you may be exempt or have tax withheld at reduced rate on certain income type earned within the US. These reduced rate and exemption vary among countries' specific income type. Select all that applies to you. So you'll have to select based on the Google products what you have. Once you make a selection, for this, I'm selecting this and 0%. Then selecting this as a reason. Then in case you have services, you will check this, that is such as AdSense but not including AdSense of YouTube. In case say you have a website where you have AdSense active, in that case you will select this and then select the article and paragraph withholding rate. There is only one option here. Select this, article 7 and paragraph 1, and then withholding rate 0% reduced tax treaty. Selecting the reason that it meets the terms of treaty article as a resident of the country identified in tax treaty section. So once that is selected, then click on motion picture and TV royalties in case it is there, and select the article and paragraph. There is only one drop down for this one, and then the withholding rate 10% reduced treaty rate. Once this is selected, reason, select this, and once this is done, click next. Here you fill and save, you will be able to see here like this, and in case you need to edit, you can go and do the edit. Activities and service performed in US. Once you click here, US activities and services are the performance of a service in US. This can include having an employee or using equipment in the US to provide a service. This generally does not include when a US person visits a website or views a video from within the US. So here my response is no and I certify. In case it is yes, you have to select yes and then click next. Whatever you make a selection that gets shown here, you can see here. And then tax reporting, go paperless is the option which I always go with. In case you want to get by document, you can select this, and then whatever the choice is, once that is made, click next. Whatever you choose that gets shown. Document preview, you can go and download these forms just by clicking and save link as, and whatever you have filled, that will be there with you. I confirm and then click next. Come to certify and sign. Here check this box, and here I agree that I'll submit a new form within 30 days if any certification made on this form becomes incorrect. So just in case any form is incorrect, you just go and fill the new form just like how we started. Then this unchanged status affidavit. The affidavit of unchanged status certifies that the information on tax form was accurate as of a specific past date. Google collects this affidavit for tax forms that are provided after an account has already been created or paid. This affidavit allows Google to apply the correct withholding tax rate based on tax form provided for the period covered by the affidavit date. So, as it says, I certify. Here, by default, the date will show up from when your AdSense account is active. And in case you want to include day, month, and year of each date when there was any change, this is optional. You can use this. I'm leaving this untouched. And is the signature part. Here I'm selecting yes, I am the beneficiary, and then click submit. This completes the form.